All right, you guys, we are so excited to be back with you. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hold on, I got to turn this off or turn my ringer off or it's going to ring the whole time. But I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know I did. I don't know if you guys are anything like me right now, but I feel like I'm in a Christmas coma. Like this week between Christmas and New Year's, I don't know if I'm coming or going. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So, luckily we're almost through this new year. But you guys, we have 2 days left. 2 days left in the month, 2 days left in the year, 2 days left in the first quarter of Founders Club. So if you have earned the first quarter of Founders Club, or if you expect to in the next 2 days, that's getting 25 points and 2 unique accounts. I want to hear it in the comments. I not hear it. I want to see it in the comments. I know so many of you guys have pushed yourself so hard, harder than you ever have for a Founders Club trip. And that is amazing. It is so much fun to hear the stories, hear how everybody's feeling and doing. But I'm just going to tell you guys, I have talked to so many people today, doing mentor calls with my team, some people even off my team, just kind of goal setting. And so many people are already giving up. They are already frustrated. They are already like, you know what? I don't think I can do this. We're already past the first quarter. You guys, the only reason we break this up into quarters is just to make it a little bit more sustainable, like a little bit easier for everybody to hit. It doesn't mean you didn't earn the trip. Okay. So I want you to please remember that. Don't give up on yourself. And remember, we still have 9 months to do this. You guys can do this. So don't get down on yourself. Be proud of what you've already done. And please be proud that you are still here. You are still in this group. You are still doing the activities. You are still showing up. You are still here. And that's huge because we are down, I think, 200 people since we started. You guys are the real winners. You're here. You want this. You want the support. You want the help. So congratulations on being here. Now what I want you guys to do is throw your Founders Club numbers, what you're at right now, put those in the comments. Like always, let's throw those numbers in there. Remember, you're getting 1 Founders Club point every time you get a subscription of 120. So make sure that you guys are signed up for the subscription program, doing that, trying to, sign new people up. You're getting points for inception, all the things. So just make sure you don't give up on yourself, guys. We have 2 days left of this promo. Luckily, they extended it. Who's excited they extended it? I am, because I had so many people I wanted to reach out to in so little of time. So we got to push. Okay. New Year's is coming really, really fast. So we got to push. But what I want to challenge you guys to do is put a post up on your Facebook that is something related to New Year's, because everyone is looking for these. They think January 1st is a magical day, right? It's not, but they think it is. So put on your wall something about a New Year's resolution. Like, what is your New Year's resolution? Make it yours, make it special, make it fun. But put it out there so that you know what your people are looking for. Okay, everybody wants to make more money right now. Let them tell you that, so it kind of opens the door and gives you an opportunity to talk to them about that, to see if they really want to make more money or if they just are saying it another year. Everybody wants to lose weight. Everybody wants to get healthy. So put that post out there and just kind of see what your people are looking for and see how many people that you can talk to about that. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. I always get a lot of people that comment on these types of things. And that way I know what they're looking for. Okay. I know what their goals are. I want to help them reach those goals if they're willing and able to let me help them. So that's kind of an idea for you guys. And I do have an assignment for you guys. I know it's one of your very, very favorite things, but I am going to tell you guys something that I had my team do that was really, really cool. The ones that did it had a good response from this. But if you have not noticed, I don't know how many friends you have on your Facebook, but you're not seeing everyone's post. You are not seeing everyone that's on your friend list. You're not seeing their post. And guess what that means? They are not seeing yours either. So something fun that we did a couple different times last week is I had my team reach out. I had to make, a list of 10 to 15 people that's on their Facebook. Because if you go through you're going to see a name that you haven't seen a post from for a while. Okay. If you're looking on your computer or on your phone, they have the little green dot on there. That means they're online. That means they get on their Facebook still. And if you're not seeing posts from them, they're not seeing your stuff. So sometimes you're thinking, oh my gosh, nobody's commenting, nobody's doing these things. But a lot of times they're not even seeing what you're putting out there. So don't think that they're not seeing it. They're just not seeing anything from you. So what I challenged my team to do is to go through, make a list of 10 to 15 names they're not seeing, and go through, and don't be the stalker. Okay. If you go through and like 6 of their posts in a row, and then you comment on one, they're going to be like, okay, she's weird or he's weird, right? I want you to pick a post. Pick a post. Most people have posted something about Christmas. It's a great time to go comment and just say, you know what, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, or, oh my gosh, that looks so exciting, or whatever you want to do. Make it personal to you, because once you start interacting with that person, they are going to be thrown back into your Facebook feed. You're going to start seeing their stuff. They're going to start seeing your stuff. So if you do that consistently with 10 different people a day or 15 a week, whatever you choose, you're going to see new faces popping up through your Facebook. Okay. So that's just something fun that I wanted to throw out there to you guys, because it has really helped a lot of my team members in this last week. But that is not my assignment. That is one that I want to challenge you guys to do. But my assignment this week is your very favorite thing. I know you guys love to make videos. I know you love it. You're going to do it again this week. So I'm going to push you right back out of that comfort zone. And we are going to talk about goals for 2023. Okay, so there's a couple things, and don't even worry, you guys can write these down if you want, but we are going to list them. But a couple things that you're going to want to do, and you're going to want to do it, because what happens if you don't do it? Melissa is going to kick you out of the group, okay? Because she's mean. Stacy might help her, and it'll actually be probably me. But we want you guys to succeed, but you have to do the things, okay? So you're going to make a video. Do not go live in this page, okay? Don't go live. It gets really messy. Make a video and post it, and then we will accept the video as we go through them. But I want you to talk about what rank you want to hit in 2023. Okay. What is the rank that you want to get to in 2023? You know what? If you have fallen back, sorry, my phone's ringing. If you have fallen back, it doesn't have to be like a new rank for you. If you're just working to get back up, be realistic with this. And tell us what rank you want to hit in 2023. And then talk about how many enrollments do you want each month? Okay, how many are you going to strive for each month? And I know that that's a little bit hard, right? Because we have no idea who we're going to run into. We have no idea our network. We have no idea any of this stuff. But if you don't set a goal, then you're never going to hit your goal, right? You've got to set that goal. So how many enrollments you want each month, that needs to be in your video. And I want to know your personal weight loss and health goals for 2023. Okay, that is a huge one. You guys, we are in a health and wellness industry. You have got to work on yourself. Be a product of the product. You are your own billboard. So you are your business billboard, guys. So you want to make sure that you're always consistently working on that, living it, and just being you. And then if you did not get a unique account in the first quarter, I know a lot of you guys didn't, a lot of you guys did. Okay, everybody's doing their own thing. What are you going to do different in the second quarter than you did in the first quarter to make that happen? Okay, whether it is go back, and what I suggest is go back through the assignments that we've already given you. Because if you keep doing the same stuff over and over and over, going through your back office, going through who's ordering, seeing who may be willing to upgrade, seeing, people are at different places all the time. So if you're consistently doing those same tasks over and over and over again, you're eventually going to get people that want to do it. Okay, get good at that. Practice doing what you're doing there. But yeah, what are you going to do differently in the second quarter? So those are the things that we want you guys to talk about on your video. Be you, be real. And guess what? I also want to know. I also want you to drop in the comments before I turn it over to Melissa. I want to know who is going to Cabo next week. Okay, I know Cabo is coming up, which is the Founders Club trip that we earned last year. We are going to be celebrating on the beach, and we're going to be coming in here live and seeing you guys, all your cute little faces throughout the week. But we want to know who's going to be there as well. So we're excited to be able to spend time with you guys, rub shoulders with you guys, and just have a blast in Cabo. So Melissa Adams, I think I am turning it over to you.
Yay! I will be in Cabo, and I cannot wait. And cannot wait to hug all of you. I'll see in the comments that are going to be there too. And don't worry, we're going to make all of you very, very jealous all through the week, because we are going to go live every day, not because we want to throw it in your face, but we want you to see what you're missing, so it pushes you even more to go for Jamaica. So I want to kind of play off of what Christy said really quick. That I looked this up. Do you know what the top 2 New Year's resolutions are? And for everybody, the top 2 biggest New Year's resolutions. The first one is what? Of course, weight loss. I mean, everybody says, I'm going to really do it now. I'm going to do it the natural way. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to go to the gym and all this. Number 2, would you believe that number 2 is get out of debt or pay off a debt or something that has to do with finances? So if that's the top 2 resolutions, what do? We have the answer for both. But my question is, how many of you are talking about that second resolution? How many of you are talking about paying off a Christmas credit card? How many of you are posting about the inflation in the grocery store and you not having to worry about your groceries at all because you've got this extra income? The things that people are struggling with right now, use that to show them what this side gig or plan B or what could turn into a plan A could do for them. Show them that their resolution can come through monetizing their social media, making money off their scroll, figuring out a way to sit home with their babies and make some money. And I did another training, and I cannot remember the percentages, but I think it's oh gosh, I want to say 44% of Americans are having to get a second job or a side job in order just to make ends meet. 44%. That is a lot. And most of them are using things like DoorDash or things like Uber or things that they're using their car, which is gas and time away from their family. Singular can give them the same amount of income sitting home with their babies and not having to take more time away from the people that they love. And listen to this, 70 hours a week they are working and being away from their family. That's huge. So how much are you talking? Are you robbing somebody of their blessing because you're not opening your mouth? Think about that. Start talking about the business as much as you do about the products. So my assignment for you this week, and I'm not the mean one, I'm just going to tell you, Christy is, but we'll get into that another day. But my assignment for you is update your Founders Club flyer. I don't care if you have 0 points, post it, because you're going to see that and you're going to know this month, everybody has at least one or everybody has at least 1, 2, 3, because you got your subscription on, right? So everybody should have at least 3 points. So post your flyer, update it on the 1st, put it in the post in the comments on the post that's there for that flyer. And let's really strive this coming quarter to earn Founders Club for second quarter, and then make up for the 2 for what you didn't get for this one. So if you didn't get your 2 unique accounts, make up for it next quarter. So if you didn't have any, then you need 4 next quarter. If you've got 1, then you need 3 next quarter. If you've got 4 already, you still need 2 next quarter to qualify, because they don't roll. So you have to get at least 2 next quarter. So let's update our flyer. Let's put our big, shiny, smiling face on there. Let's not compare ourselves or our results or our points or our unique accounts to anybody else, because this is your journey and this is your vacation that you're going to go on, and everybody's here because they really want to go to Jamaica. So let's make it happen. And again, like she said, this is the 3rd day of the promo. So same concept as if you didn't get a unique account the first quarter, you got to change something. This is day 3 of that promo. If what you've done the first 2 days haven't got you the results that you want, change it the last 2 days. Do something different. Don't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So you use these last 2 days, because every single one of you can still hit your Founders Club goal for the quarter. If you set your mind to it, believe you can do it, get out of your own way and get off your duff and go to work. That's what it's going to take. But every single one of you, I don't care if you've not got any, I don't even care if you don't have a distributor right now, go to work in the morning and find you one, because you can hit that, you can hit quick start in just a few hours. If you push them and you help them, they can find 4 people. So again, that's my assignment. I'm going to turn it over to Stacy. I love y'all, and I wish all of you and pray 2023 the most prosperous and healthiest year for every single one of you. Stacy.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to echo just a little bit about what they said. We believe in you. We hope you believe in you, because you can earn this trip. You can earn this quarter. And like Melissa said, let's get to work and make it happen. Okay. Don't overthink it. Just do the things that we have been talking about doing. Be consistent. That is such a key. Just be consistent daily and weekly and monthly and quarterly. And as you're doing that, the things are going to happen for you. Okay. Keep that in mind. Also, don't get discouraged, because when you started doing this 3 months ago, there may be some people that are just now going to start signing up. Okay. So know that the work you put in now may not pay off until next month, the next month, or even the following month. Okay. They say 30 to 60 days. So always keep that in mind. That way you're not getting discouraged, because you know that the work you're putting in now is definitely going to pay off. And it always does. It always does if you keep being consistent. So I am actually going to be introducing our guest tonight. I'm so excited to have her on here. It is Nicole Koetting. And let me tell you, I'm sure everyone has heard her train. And for those who have not, let me tell you, she is one of the best trainers we have. She just goes over everything so clearly. She's a numbers person. She breaks things down. And she is also a rock star at Founders Club. She has earned multiple Founders Club trips. And let me tell you something, you don't earn those by mistake. You earn those by putting the work in and putting the effort in. And I'm so excited to have her on, for her to share some tips and some knowledge to you guys, for you all to earn the 2023 or 2024 Founders Club trip. So Nicole, if you would come on and share some knowledge with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me, Stacy, and all my dear friends who are on here. I'm excited to be on here with you guys. I've been following along with this group and participating, and so it's an honor to be asked to jump on. All right, so I want to take you back. I started with Singular in 2012. And they offered the first Founders Club trip. It was called President's Club then. It would have been in 2014. And I didn't earn it. But then the next year, 2015, I'll tell you, I earned it on the very last day. Actually, it was probably like 1:59 a.m. And we earned it between January to December, and the trip was 1 week later. So this was New Year's Eve. I remember being up, and actually, I think even the next morning, because we had to kind of backdate and get it all completely sealed up. And that was the first time I earned it. So I went January 2016 to Cancun. Actually, I brought my sister because I was like, who has a passport and can like leave in 5 days? Because that's what it was. Thankfully, they've changed it. And we know by the end of September if we've earned it and have 3 months to get ready, right? But I'm going to tell you guys the biggest reason that I earned it. and I heard it. Melissa said it first, and then I heard Stacy say it as well already earlier in this training, and it's the word belief. Truly, I didn't believe before then that I could do it. I didn't believe it. And I'll tell you, the people that poured into me so that I could believe it, to finally really make it happen. It was and still is one of my very best friends. It's Miss Jennifer McKinney, who you got to hear her train a few weeks ago on here. I'm going to share my screen because in thinking about this, I started looking at all my pictures of these trips. Let's see if this will let me. I think it will. Oops. Let me get on here just a second. Hopefully it'll do it right. Love technology. But truly, it was Jennifer McKinney, who is my coach, but also Holly Parrish. You know, she joined me the middle of October. And there it comes. Okay, there we go. So this was one of our first nights there in Cancun, a picture of Holly and Jennifer and I, and truly it was really because of them, because Holly earned it for me. Of course, you know, she came in the middle of October and earned the trip in like 45 days or 44 days. That's what it was. But then, you know, both of them really believing. So here's some pictures from that trip. So much fun. Oh my gosh, this makes me laugh for those who were at that night. This is one of my sisters. She's a twin. I'm not her twin, but anyway, she's the one who had a passport and could go with me. Didn't have a family to stay around with. There's lots of us, which was so fun. And then moving on, I think this was the next year. Yes, let me get to my little notes. There we go. Yeah, this was Costa Rica. Oh my gosh, hilarious. Holly and Steve, who in turn became some of our closest friends. Oh, it's not scrolling. Well, that is weird. I'm showing you more pictures, but it doesn't look like it's not scrolling. Is it, Stacy? Staying on Holly and Steve?
It is staying on Holly and Steve.
Oh, no, maybe. Oh, there we go. Okay, there you go. The funny part of this one is they actually lost our luggage. We didn't get it for 3 days. So this was, thankfully, they had a gift shop there, and those bottoms were the ones who could mostly cover my booty. Anyway, hilarious. But amazing trip there to Costa Rica. Get to do lots of fun things. This trip actually ended when we came back. It was the only plane crash I've ever been in. This is us getting off of our plane. We landed and then we went into the grass and the snow. Most of my trips have ended in snow. This was the year after that. I see Miss Hoodie is on here. This was the next year. I actually took my choir to Italy this year. And so I came home, and 3 days later, I got to go on the Founders Club trip. So I got to bring my friend Liza with me, and we got to do, you know, amazing things. Oh, so much fun. If you've been on one of the trips and you've gone on some of the excursions, write in the comments what some of your favorites have been. I think ziplining has been one of the most favorite. Here's Puerto Vallarta, which there's lots of beach. So all of you guys next week, I know you're going to have a blast. You get to be around everyone. There's Mark Walker hanging out with us, talking. And you guys, you get to mingle with people who are not just on your team. You know, it's easy to just get caught up in only being with those. This is sweet. Caroline, who lives up in Canada. Oh, and I saw Carrie Lardebach is on the Zoom tonight. There's with Lisa as well. And truly you get to meet, you know, some of your very best friends. I am certainly an introvert at heart. This opportunity has made it where I am thankfully not as much as I used to be. See, there you go. Jennifer's having wine. That was a fun one. Anyway, amazing, amazing trips. So the moral of the story is you don't want to miss it. I will tell you, I am sad. I am missing next week. This is the first one I earned 7 in a row. I didn't earn it for this week, or for next week, for this year. I will be on there next year. I thankfully am already 3 unique accounts down. So I wanted to kind of pull together what are some of the things that I continue to do to be able to earn the trip. And that word belief is really the one that kept coming back to me. So I'm going to use that as an acronym and spell that out. So the B is be the leader. So even if your downline, your upline, whoever your leaders are, haven't earned the trip, you still want to make a plan and figure out how for you to earn it, right? Don't compare yourself. You know, that's kind of what I feel that first year was just like, there's no way I could do it. I didn't believe that I could do it. But just changing that, I know I can. Obviously, after I've done it, I know I can, and I will do it again. But maybe you've tried for many years and you haven't ever hit it. You've got to first, you've got to decide that you're going to do it, right? And make that plan. The E in belief is every day. Truly, I mean, I wish there was a simple, amazing, magical answer to how to earn it, but truly the word is being consistent, right? If you're not consistent, you're not going to do it, right? You've got to do it every single day. No matter if you're traveling, no matter if you're working, no matter if your kid's sick, no matter if whatever, you've got to do something every single day. Figure out those non-negotiables that you're going to for sure do income producing activities every day to make it happen. We're going to do some, actually, let's do it right now. We're going to start with a little bit of hands-on. So if you're watching the Zoom on your phone, I think you can get off and your Zoom's going to keep going. But I want you to go to your friends, to go to Facebook and type into the comments how many Facebook friends you have right now. Now, I'm not saying Facebook's the only way that we can share, but it's certainly a way that's free and most of us do it. But right now, go ahead and look at your Facebook and write how many Facebook friends do you have at the moment. I will start one. 45. Okay, great. So just keep dropping those in there. And now, you know, hopefully the maximum we can have is 5,000. When I started Singular years ago, I probably had 200 or 300. You know, it was my family, it was my friends, just those people that I wanted to kind of share my kids and everything with. Hearing like a background noise. I don't know if you hear it as well, guys. Hopefully not too much. It's like something. Just seeing if everybody was unmuted, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, there's one. Haha. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you need 5,000 friends is how many we can have maximum. So if you're not at 5,000, you need to make sure every single day you're working to build it. Every day. Now, I don't know if you know this, but you can have 1,000 Facebook friend requests out at a time. 1,000. But with the algorithms, and I know Christy was giving lots of great ideas of how to get those interactions going, we need to also clear those out, the outgoing friend requests that haven't been answered. But I want you to see that now. So when you see how many friends you have, click the Find Friends. And then the next thing, oh, you know, ooh, one's on there. Maybe y'all can find them. I'm going to actually show you on my phone again, so you can see, just to make sure I give you good instructions. Hold on a second. Okay, so you go to the Find Friends. Hopefully it will start. I always think it's helpful whenever you can actually see. Oh, there we go. Good, good, good. Okay, so whenever I go to my friends, I click Find Friends. I scroll up to the top, and where it says Friend Request, I click See All. And then at the top, those little 3 dots, click there. Oops, click the 3 dots. At the bottom, it says View Sent Requests. Click to that. Now I want you to write in the comments how many sent requests you have right now. As you see right now, I have 334. Now, something that I do every week is I scroll to the bottom of this list. I'm not going to scroll down, but I scroll to the bottom and I cancel all of them that are more than 3 weeks old. I'm sorry, more than 4 weeks old. It doesn't matter. It's not a magic number, but you want to cancel out all those that you sent maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, because that's going to kind of mess with your algorithms. So I only keep ones from the past 4 weeks. I've sent 334 friend requests. And as you saw, I have 4,945 friends. So I'm always, taking out and adding more in. So I want to make sure that you're using Facebook to its maximum. It's free, right? And it's mobile. So you got to get to those 5,000 friends, obviously looking for the right people you want on your team. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. That's just a little activity. Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead and write. Yeah, how many you have sent, and work on that every single day. That's one of the non-negotiables. I mean, that's something that I do in the drive line when I'm waiting for my kids, right? Just send some good requests. Okay, back to the word belief. So we have be the leader every day, being consistent. The L is going to stand for look at your goals. All right. I know we've done the vision boards. I have personally my screensaver on my computer is Bora Bora, because that's the next the next passport trip I can earn. So that's always in my face, right? Do you have your goals always in your face so that you're looking at them often? I love that Christy encouraged you to think about your goals for yourself, for your health and wealth goals, or health and wellness, and all of those goals. You've got to have something visual. You've got to have it written down. You've got to look at it as often as possible to reassess, but also make sure and use that vision to stay focused. Maybe on the days that you don't want to do it, or the days that you're discouraged. I mean, like they said, already so many people have kind of given up. It's only 3 months in. I earned it on the last day, the very first time. I promise. You've got to keep looking at those goals. All right. Then going on to the I of belief, it's inspiration. This is some part of my journey that I've talked about before, is personal development and filling yourself with positive, which that's being a part of this group is going to help in using your accountability partner. But make sure you're filling your brain and filling your mind with positivity, and finding that inspiration. Because especially after we get, a few months in, it can always wane. So make sure you're inspiring yourself every day. E is, this is an important one, and Melissa talked about it. Every member is a potential distributor and a potential next unique account. Are you thinking about that and believing it, that every single member that you sign up now, 5 years ago, tomorrow, tonight, every single one of them is a potential distributor and your potential next unique account? That's a huge number of people, right? We have to make sure that we're always offering the opportunity, because gosh, those numbers are staggering to hear, right? Our opportunity is even more important now than it's been in the past. The F of belief is final month. We need to treat every single month like it's the last in the quarter, which thankfully this one actually is, or the last in the qualifying period, right? Think like it's September every single month, because I promise you always work harder when that deadline is about to happen, right? It's just what happens. That urgency is so important. So if you treat every month like it's the final month, you're going to get ahead of your goals, which will be great, because that means you're going to earn some extra stuff, right? If you have extra uniques and extra points and everything. Okay, so there is belief. So you've got be the leader. E is every day, being consistent. L is look at your goals often. I is inspiration. E is every member's potential distributor. And F is final month. I have a couple other just kind of practical things I do with my Facebook. I think I'm just going to do one really quick, just so we don't go too past our 30-minute little mark, because I have had great traction with this. And so I want to be able to share it. This is something that you've got to look at from your computer. From your phone, the only way that you're going to see it on your testimony page is if you're an admin. So it's going to be from your computer that you're going to need to look, but you're going to go to your testimony page, and then you're going to click on members. I don't think I'm going to screen share because this is pretty simple, but you go to your testimony page, you're going to click on members, and you're going to scroll down, and it's going to show you your friends that are your members. And it's probably going to tell you who invited them and even what date it was that they accepted. So like in there, I think I have in my testimony page, 2,100 people that are my friends in the group, which is less than half of my Facebook friends, right? So I have work to do still. I do something else with that, but here's something I do. And it takes a while. And you also want to do maybe 20 of these messages a day. You don't want to do too much because Facebook will start getting unhappy with you. But I look at that list and I start scrolling through. Now, I know in my brain, like, those first ones are, of course, going to be your closest people and probably already your members and distributors. But as I get to people who I can click on a message, like I'm going to send them something, and I've never talked to them except maybe told them happy birthday. This is a message that I sent. And I did this starting, I think, a couple years ago, and it works so well. Is I just say, because I know they're in my group and I know I invited them, but they've never asked it in there. They've never commented or asked me anything. I message them privately and say, hey, Stacy, whatever their name is, I'm just curious. You're in my group is called Extreme Change Group, I think, right? And then I put the link to the group. This is why you don't want to send like hundreds of these a day, because Facebook will get unhappy with you. Now, I know the answer is yes. I know they're in that group, right? They may say no, or I don't think so, or I don't know, but usually they'll say yes. And I just say, okay, great. I'm so glad you're in the group. I created it hoping it would be inspiring to people. Personally, I went from size 12 to 14 to size 2, maintained for 10 years. I've made almost $2 million because of it. This is a private message. Obviously, you make it your own story. And then I end with a question. Just curious, do you have health or wealth goals for yourself? And it starts that conversation. Now, if they tell me no, like they don't think they're in the group, which I know they are, I just say, oh my goodness, you should check it out. Just click on that link above. And then I just say it's a health and wealth page and tell them my results. Want to take a peek? I ask them a question. And it just starts that conversation. I've had so many good conversations start this way. Now, it does take a while to get through. I mean, I had 2,000 people in there, which of course, probably 500 or 600 I've either signed up or, may still be ordering, maybe even more than that. So it takes a while to go through there, but it's really worth it because it gets those conversations going rather than just dropping people in. Because that's the other thing I do. I won't show you how to do it exactly right now, but you can request from Facebook a list of your Facebook friends. So I request that. It's different on your phone compared to your computer, but just search on Google if you don't know how. But I grabbed that list of Facebook friends. I organize it. I do like lists and I do like numbers and I do like Excel spreadsheets. So I put it into a spreadsheet and I organize it, delete all the extra stuff on there. And then I just start going through those and making sure those Facebook friends are in my testimony page. Now, if they're not in there, I know I've invited them because I invite every single one of my Facebook friends there, but maybe they didn't accept, or maybe they left, or who knows what, but I send them an invite again. And then I message them instead of just fishing and hope they may respond to me someday. I just message them right after and say, hey, I just sent you an invite to my group Extreme Change. Do you see it in your notifications? And they may say yes, they may say no, or whatever. And then I just respond and say, oh my gosh, you're going to love the inspiring post. Here's my results with the system. And I send them my picture. And then I say, I totally started for the weight loss, but now I love coaching others to their goals, not only with the products, but also with earning an extra stream of income. Just curious, do you have health or wealth goals? And just start those conversations. I'll tell you, probably since I've changed to doing that in the past couple of years, I get such better results rather than just inviting tons of people to my group and they don't ever comment and they don't ever message. This creates that conversation and gets things going a whole lot quicker. So I encourage you to try those things. If you want my verbiage, I'll be happy to put it in a post or something like that in the group, whatever would be helpful. It's very simple, but I have it on my boards. If you have my boards too, you can use it and make your own. Obviously, make it your own story. It doesn't have to be an amazing, huge, big number at all, right? I mean, just making an extra $500, just getting your stuff paid for. My board's called Team Extreme. I can put a link to. You're happy to copy whatever. But anyway, those are a couple of my very practical tips that I've found to be super useful when using Facebook. But really that number one, going back to it, guys, no matter where you're at, no matter if you have one unique account, 0, almost there, 1 point, 0 points, 50 points, you have to believe that you can do it or you're not going to, I promise, because that's where I was in the beginning till that second year when I finally did earn it. You can do it, but you have to make those plans and be consistent every single day. So thank you for letting me jump on. I hope it was helpful and not too overwhelming with lots of it. But yes, I will share all the verbiage. I encourage you to start using it and see what happens. I know it will work. So thanks, Stacy.
Hey, Nicole, thank you so much. Guys, I hope y'all took a lot of notes because there was a lot of good gold nuggets there. And Nicole, you probably have already seen the comments flying up. People are saying they would love to have your verbiage. So if you would just in the group here, or not in the Zoom, but in our actual Founders Club group.
Send it to one of us and we'll drop it in our Jamaica board.
Even better.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Just send it to, yeah, just private message it to me and I'll drop it in our boards for this group. Then everybody can go in there and grab it. But yes, we love that verbiage. And I can tell you, I've done the same thing here recently that you've been doing. It's sending that message out to people instead of just sending the straight invite and not a message. And let me tell you, a lot more people are accepting the invites to the group. So that does work. And I'm glad you went over that. I'm glad you shared that verbiage with us. And I'm just going to end tonight by saying this: believe in yourself as much as we believe in you, because we do believe everyone watching this and everyone that is doing the things, you will be there on that next Founders Club trip with us. There's no doubt in my mind. And if you have any doubt in your mind, get rid of it. Get rid of it and set your mind to, this is what I'm doing. I'm making it happen. And like Melissa said, if what you've done this first quarter is not working, don't do the same thing the next quarter. Change it up. Get with one of us. Get with your upline leader. Get with someone that you know that's earned the trips and see what they're doing. See if you need to tweak something. Okay. We want to make sure that all of you earn this trip with us. So we're going to finish this out. We want you guys to rock out the next few nights. We want you guys to finish strong. We've got a great promotion to use to help you guys get the inception points, to help your people get to that next rank, and to help them get quick start bonuses. Use this promotion that they have graciously extended to us for the next few days. Finish the month strong, finish the year strong, finish the quarter strong. You guys have a great night. We believe in you all. We love you, and God bless.